how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Big Ball Vlogs. I do reviews, news, everyday vlogging, and every once in a while I'll do a tutorial. But for right now, I'm actually just doing an everyday vlog. I'm officially a vlogger. As of my last video, I told you I'm going to step out of the box a little bit and do some serious vlogging. So all of that, extra editing and all that extra footage that you might get in previous videos, we're going to cut that down for now. And we're going to talk about something I've been trying to do for quite a while, and I don't know, I don't even know if I should even talk about it on camera, because sometimes talking about stuff on camera can be incriminating in certain situations. But for a while I've been wanting to do a track, have my drone track me in a safe manner, or in a location that is relatively safe. But I just, I didn't have the, I guess, the cojones or the courage to do it, or I didn't think the drone was capable. So I've only had, and this is getting look really dark because I think the sky and the sun's behind me. I've only had two drones that I think would have been perfect candidates for this, and that was the original Mavic Pro, because I could fly that with the phone. Could I fly the Spark with the phone? Yeah, I think I could have did it with the Spark, but I didn't have. Did I have a bike then? I'm not sure if I had a motorcycle then. It was the Mavic Pro, the Spark maybe, and I know the Paragonophy. They all had their pros, cons, faults, but I just never would do it because at the time I was, like I said, I'm pretty strong on compliance, and I didn't want to unnecessarily break any laws. But more recently, I've been watching people's videos, and they've been talking about the active track. I think somebody mentioned something I'm going to test out, that the active track doesn't work backwards. Not the active track, but the obstacle avoidance doesn't work when you're going backwards. I'll have to check that out. But I wanted to see how well this thing is gonna, follow me, or if I follow someone on this motorcycle at a relatively, safe speed. Because I think in the last firmware update, it said that the speed in sport mode was about 45 miles an hour. This bike idles in 45 miles an hour. But what I want to do is I just want to see if it's going to track me, keep me, in focus, not in focus, but in the frame, and just from behind. I'm not going to do anything from the side or whatever. I want to see how well it does it, because in previous versions of these drones, we've done a lot of active track tests, and while it worked okay, it had its faults. We've tried it with big RC cars, and we couldn't keep track of it at certain distances. We've had it track things, and then for some reason it would just jump off of one thing and grab something else and go start tracking that. And I wanted to pull off, a decent active track test with the Mavic Air. I haven't seen anybody do it. I'm pretty sure somebody has, to see how well it can do it. Now I did a a walking test, because when I first got it, I wanted to see how well this active track worked. There was a whole bunch of videos about the Skydio that I didn't get, how well it tracked, and then I think somebody did a couple videos about how well, compared to the Zoom, the Skydio, even though it had all those cameras, the Zoom wasn't that far off. So I just did a walking test. I wanted to see how well it could track me, and how not how well it could track me. I knew it could track me because I was walking, but I wanted to know how well it could make decisions and fly around stuff, I guess. So I gave it a pretty, I started out here in my neighborhood, and I just kind of walked from the street. I try to do it in different sunlight in different situations. I walked underneath this tree, and then I walked underneath that tree, and I walked as far as I could go toward that trash can, or that other parking lot on the other side. And I was actually shocked about how it came down underneath this tree, flew directly for that tree at a decent speed, and when it realized it's probably at too high of an altitude, it kind of shot over to the left and then back down and stayed on me. So I think it has a decent active track, but again, it's something that usually lighting conditions, or I don't know, environmental, things that could grab its attention and then, drag in a different direction. So I want to try it. I want to try it with this bike, but I got to figure out how to do it with this controller. So I like the controller. I don't have those big antennas sticking out anymore, which could break off. I was thinking, and I'll show you what I was thinking right now. I've got a GoPro mount already mounted on this bike. So I thought maybe the simplest way to do it would be to take another GoPro mount and put it here on the back, and then once I put all the accessories together, put an arm from the tank to the controller, and just tank mount it. And if I have to, because now it's top heavy, use the USB-C cable that I got with this phone, and kind of relocate the phone to somewhere where it's not going to give it a lot of additional weight with the phone on top, because I got a big phone. I got this Note 10 Plus, and it's got a little bit of weight to it. So having that that offset center of gravity might be problematic probably snap off one of these brackets and have this go tumbling down the road somewhere. So that's option number one. Option number two is I really don't need these thumbsticks on. So I thought maybe I could just take the controller, phone, power it up, get it flying, and then just like stick it in a backpack or stick it inside my jacket, because it's, you know, it's low profile, nothing sticking out. If I don't have the thumbsticks on it, it should be fine. I guess the only thing that I would worry about is whether or not I'm going to accidentally press on, because sometimes it happens. You got something in your pocket, it presses a button. I pulled this out of my backpack and seen that it's powered up because a button got pressed. Or worst case scenario, which I don't want to have happen, the active track only works in normal mode. So if for some reason this thing got bumped into sport mode and it's following me, boom, you know, I probably have to call in that DJI Refresh Care program thing that I pay for that, knock on wood, I have never had to use. So because I do have it, I'm going to try it. Just got to get it all set up and do it in a way that doesn't incriminate me with the FAA. So question for you guys, have you tried this? I mean, I know at least Ghetto Dronin has done some videos with his drones. Don't know if he's done any with active track and his motorcycles, you know, so he's a motor vlogger. And that's kind of where I thought, you know, not doing motor vlogging, but doing some cool, you know, motorcycle type deal from the sky, trace, track, follow with the drone and the motorcycle. That's what I thought I would do for B-roll or cut scenes if I'm going to like a park or something and I want to ride the bike. You know, get a little bit of drone footage. So have you tried this? Give me the pros and cons. What do you think? What do you think the consequences are of me pulling this off or trying to pull this off? Because in the next couple of days I want to get up and flying. But yeah, the days, I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. Crazy day. I got the sun behind me beating down on the back of my head. It's super hot, and then you look in front of you, it looks like it's going to storm. So I've been looking out the wrong direction all day, thinking that it was going to be, you know, bad weather out here, and haven't really done much. But I'm thinking now I might have enough time to go out and get another ride in. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Like I said, officially a vlogger now. So you're going to see, you know, stuff coming from the phone, dark. You're going to see stuff coming from the phone. You're going to see stuff coming from the GoPro. You're going to see stuff coming from the camera. If I choose to buy another camera, like the Sony ZV-1, just for the microphones, you're going to see stuff coming from that. And all that production value that I was trying to throw in there to get your attention with the, you know, the graphics. You may not see as much as that, but hopefully the content will make up for it. So thanks for watching the channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.